All right, everybody, we're back. This is Charles Rudibaugh. I live Kyani, and this is some Team Fusion Aftermath training here. What I want to show you is what your whiteboard should look like in your first month of the business. It should just have names on it. All that matters is names. We're prospecting, we're peaking a massive list. We've got names from people we know from meetup groups. We got people we know from back when we lived in Hanover, right? So this is actually my wife's whiteboard from her first month in the business. Back from Hanover, coal market, people she just met at the grocery store, wherever. She's got people from academia, from when she was a professor at Dartmouth, right? Old friends, right? Facebook. I don't know what this category is because I can't read her writing. Right? So there's a Landmark. She actually went to Landmark as well. There's people from there. So it's just names and lists and lists and lists and names and lists, and that's all you need to do. But in your second month in the business, see, something starts happening. What happens is you start to build a team. And now you're hitting Jade. Now you're hitting Pearl. Now you're hitting Sapphire. So my wife went Sapphire in her first 31 days of starting to work the business. And now you're still going to have a list. You're still making a new list. You're still adding people to your list, and this is your hot list. So see, some of those old people from the first month, they're not on your hot list anymore. They're on your follow-up list. They'll be in your journal. We're going to follow up with them. We have a list. We're going to follow up. Follow up, very vigilant and organized on follow-up. But these are new people we're adding to the list. New people we're still thinking of. And what happens is new people, they're just on your list. You see, there's people on your list, right? Some people are on your list. They don't even know, like Terrence doesn't even know he's on our list, but he's on the list. He doesn't even know it yet, right? And so, but Terrence is not on the hot list. So maybe we're adding new, fresh people. Terrence is someone maybe we're going to follow up with for a while and build that relationship with. But this is the hot list. These are people that could very well potentially turn into NPOMs that same month. They could very well turn into NPOMs right away. Well, what's an NPOM? Well, you see, people on your list, not all of them turn into distributors. Some people on your list turn into customers. Some people on your list turn into distributors. Some people on your list we have to follow up with because the timing's not right for them. But people certainly join your business. And out of everyone that joins your business, not everybody's an NPOM. Well, what's an NPOM? An NPOM is your newest possibility of momentum. It's your newest possibility of momentum. It's the deepest part of your organization, of the most excited, most willing person. So at the bottom of that organization, so we got off of our list, Dean signed up, and Dean's not really very coachable, but we got to work with Dean. We got to taproot Dean till we can get to Susan. And we got to Susan, we got four or five people from Dean. Dean brought 4 or 5 people into the business, but Susan is the newest and most possible opportunity for momentum. She's the newest possibility of momentum. So we're working with Susan. Susan brings a few people in, but the newest, most excited person is Albert. And Albert's excited. Albert is willing to play the game, and he's coachable. An NPOM is coachable, number 1, and willing to play the game, number 2. So you can work with anybody. You should work with everybody. But when you've got 25 people to work with, you're going to end up starting to have to make choices because you can only do one thing at a time, right? It's like pick up the phone call to do a 3-way call for this person or pick up the phone call to do a 3-way call for this person. We have to choose the newest, most excited members of our team where people are coachable and willing to play the game. You see, if you work with people who are coachable, but they're not willing to play the game, then they'll do whatever you say when you're with them, but then you leave and then they stop doing anything when you're not with them. But if you work with people who are willing to play the game but not coachable, they'll go off doing stuff when you're not with them. They'll go doing it. They'll be promoting, they'll be piquing interest, they'll be building, but they're not coachable, so they're doing it all wrong and just creating a mess, right? So you're going to work best and go fastest building a team where people are coachable and willing to play the game, and those are people that are NPOMs, and you want to go to the newest possibility of momentum. And then what happens is you start to develop a team. You're working always with the newest possibility of momentum. And in your second leg, you have Sam. Sam led you to Bobby, and Bobby's the newest possibility of momentum until Cal joined. Maybe 2 or 3 people joined before Cal joined, but Cal's coachable and willing to play the game, so he's your NPOM. And now, of all of these NPOMs, you're working with the newest one. Certainly some people will become projects because not only are they willing to play the game and not only are they coachable, but they also have a measure of influence. They also have a measure of influence. When they say this is good, people listen. When they say you should come check this out, people come. When they say I'm getting in on this, you should be in on this with me, people say, okay, if you're in on it, I'm in on it. Those are people we want to make projects. Now, just because someone has influence, that doesn't mean they're going to be a project, because what if they're not coachable? They have influence, but they're influencing people to do the wrong things, right? Or what if they're willing to play the game, but they're not coachable? They got to be coachable and willing to play the game and have a measure of influence to find our new project. And if someone's our project, we just want to help them get paid. We're keeping track of their prospects. We're keeping track of their people who are joining. We're trying to get them 10 new reps in their team in their first 30 days and trying to really create them a promotion. We're trying to help them go Jade and go Pearl. We're trying to help them go Pearl and find people underneath them that's a new project to help them hit Pearl, to help them go Sapphire. And we're keeping track. And as we build this team and we find new NPOMs, we're making sure they get registered for Anaheim. Making sure they get registered for Orlando. Whatever the big event is. The big event of the year. The big event of the quarter. The big culminating event that everyone's building up to in the team. That's where we're making sure people get registered for. And the people that get registered for that event are also the people we're trying to help them get their promotions. And we're keeping track of where they're at with their promotions. And at the end of the month, we're looking at how close are they to their next promotion. Where do they need some volume for the next promotion? What leg do they need to be working in to create some new activity to get their promotion? How close are they? How far are they away from getting their next promotion? And we're pouring into those people because they're registered for the big event. They're doing the right things. And they're coachable, they're willing to play the game, they have a measure of influence, they're doing things the right way, and they're coachable, and we're helping them get their promotions while we look for new people, while we add new people to the list, and get new people signed up and find newest possibilities of momentum at the deepest part of the group, and find new projects underneath those older projects, and build a group deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And next month, we erase names and we start over. We've got new NPOMs. The newest people are carrying through. The newer people are always changing here. And projects every month. We have new projects. Right? New people, this is changing all the time. Every day, every week, every month. But this is the new projects every month. People we're trying to help get major promotions. Get major recognition. Get major incomes. Create from a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 month. And then help them learn how to have their own projects, and they're picking projects in two of their legs while they're working through the newest people, finding the newest possibility of momentum. See you guys all real soon. Bye.